Asia Borgana Reshimama Yamamunyina Ajo Amamo Akwaba and our Great Commission Television so ene Agastana Bosomene that also Edionu and song. Wafin Penoni Edionu and song just insia emu. Natural say no in sama hodwa. Maimu yensa ekan ye amahodo so den so eka ho bie. Yes emu for ehwe so ne so kroje no ebra no edu say ehwe de beso mo sompa. Say onwumre ebra no sia kase bo ayato de Paramount News na nwumre. Sana insam no edos no yenhwe ne ebedi mu akoten no ebi.
And His Excellency John Dramani Mahama at the Aso Perform at the new airports project no.
Mahama Ayargan Ekase, what I say, one more to a form of good day being a bay and penny for a show one mukete. So often to assassin we are almost no muses assassin, stand a be assassin, ever finding Tamapa Ifra.
Zenata Rollins said in Sebi to Jabra, pick up your more a war, a veteran committee name, not Ghana. I will say, Yenya Sikabi near the boy after send a bay climate change in seminar, betting me a fan in Timapa Ifra.
God board Honsen sama yaka sana wa monsa so ama 1.7 billion Ghana cedis etimasho my Ghana no and the IEA ejumako no ma boss ansem no egu
me for so achi a driver for any mate for dodo na nyina fa transport fares a yen gentu mo omode ye ejuma e wo my Ghana mo
John Boydu e da to just say chesa ban we no a mo na ekeka say 24-hour economy 24-hour economy mo chesa 1 hour economy krampo ebi eniko 3
National Peace Council akasa omochira about cool peace talk no progress ahodo abempa impunto afanentima pa efra ewo honomo PURCE
ejumekoi ana chesomo kasa omo kire say akwana akwantempo so e kam yakwa say contractors ahodo omo yeso ejuma ya drobin inso enemu yede sum Ghana adehye no na chese bebre no omo timi ese de wabra omo hwe esiese yakwan no eso eni to omo behwe ne omo asinkunya no matena se bre no de na wo contractor kono kwakwa ye ejuma maka cheche aha no drobin ni bi wo hasa na be asase no wo mfa wo nsa enka
ya de kase bo no be ko aye Malaysia o mai na Prime Minister honomo enkani Prime Minister yechira asset ahodo no ne nsa hyase yipa
NPP amayoko no Frank atuni Dr. Mahamadou Baumia na waka se wachire se sa oba no ni twadwuma ye maame Grace not ya sabio wato na nanom esi do se maame no wo yobi a oje di ye papa na se Ghana ni twa edwuma kuo no ebegina nan so a ne nyina maame na hyase no waka ho ebi ebushan sama hodo eka isamwe ho ena nanumre ya bono tofa ye hwe ede abramo ne da babesom sompa se enumre bre no hia kase bono na akire se sana kase boy betimi aba wakwem enwuma ko bia daroma ene sika fem o mahwe epia yeso a ene enwuma hu se ya no ai de denden sa no ye hwe ne fa seda ma enwuma ko ahodo no
ye de aseda ma adwumako sika fem omo enaso ya se ma ye de no sia kase boy ye de eso mo go same travel and tour na free omo se wakwento enkrata sam nyina bomodi afa beda omo na omo toto enfem mawo sapese to kwakan ekwa amonone ekọ school construction ana akokoye atwuma no go sim travel and tours bra omo beboa Tumedia omodi ebinie visitor visa, student visa, business visa, tourist visa, visa renewal, sponsorship bank statement for all visas, birth certificate, business certificate, nefe passport. If you're much acquire omo nungwa kantamanto. Great Commission upon sign mo from 24 hours 0244 425 804 0244 425 804. Go Same Ventures Limited near Opeka Papa Ato and Opeka at their work and pay. Go Same Ventures Limited said bra no more papa na fe ye etwuma na nya infrastructure na fe hwe abushia card be work and pay nya wo hia say wo benya 20,000 Ghana cedis e dia ba wo pe wo guarantee aka ho na fe omo be hia wo license wo Ghana card ene wo guarantee no ni Ghana card na fe ensem a omo de egu eye enkrata so me kire eye agreement no mo de monsa ahyase agye atum na fe bibia adana kwemo nefe na watwe mienu 14 working days 2 weeks no near the kana ma je fe koye twuma na nya emfaso bebre na sika ne kana aka no within 2.5 years no ya spread am out setria no enkakra me pacha Go Same Ventures Limited omo nungwa kantamanto Great Commission abron sign am friend 24 I was 0244 425 804 0244 425 804 and now 0500 151 315 0500 151 315. Go Same Ventures Limited. Just go simple.
Hola Severe Hewa Center ayaresabia man Ghana ha na wodi ni dwuma no kokopiem ho a ye nananom endubine yi wo hwe de ka wo kosisa wo yade no ase ebetu kura no krampom retie bi mu na wade wo ho anesa eniti wo frafra na nwumre wo bisa so yade be na echechi wo na wahi na eha na wo he na dane kwankro wo wo so che so why na adwen so mpese wo be firi wo so wo de ni yambubu ye yade akoma yade ena tete wo intahye we bi na kire sa bagina wo so a wo home kra wa homen entimi ensi susu ye emfa emma wo na kire se kire yade bi enso tete wo moja no entimi ndi wo mu efrisani ye anasa so na wo sabo anasa wo hrawa no eho aba ohaw na wo chibramo no etutu eye wo sisechi na ewe na wo bo wo nsa no sa kafra wate esane sane nyina eba bekọ no ewe wa bra wa yo setie di weni atremu Hola Severe Herbal Center no be ma so de na prostate enlargement na wo men ma yon enkoko yi ensi suye wo mpemu dia mesro won se enkomo bro ho no wo dan fkra entimi endi woni wo bushoni entimi endi anu nti akwanya na ba me a me se kiremu e de acho e control bro a sa dwobrujo no ubeti anam so na chese etimi efiri holom fa oni chema Hola Severe Herbal Center okwa doctor ni ye cheta oba sure fe na odi nu bene bi aika ka kwesisa obanom ni na sa obehwe na nhyero bedi so se nom na no pa na nwumra wo di so pepepe na yale na etimi ayira efri usom Hola Heba Mr. Benjamin so eno no yenye bi na eno no ma beboa ama moja no edi yemu efri sani ye so no and immune system na bebo eho ebra na etimi agina bra ne ama no akọ etia enyadewa ahodo adama bia no wonom ebedi kan asori etia ye ube Hola Severe Herbal Center ekira kwan ewo Ashaman wonom any access bank no na eben for Dr. Hola ewo 0240 4099991 and I say 0200623038 and afe 056 0576 656 658 Hola Severe Herbal Center and only God can heal you. And God medicated toothpaste and pause papa we edu ho na ma ho ne na besa ne se fie hade bia meka se Great Commission Television dwuma fo eno na ye yusu Ghana fo so agya to me sa ne se apomuden kwan so mpanyifo ahwa agya to se eye ema mofra eye ma mpanyifo fie bia wo beko no enye na gada nkwala ne se ye ntwi yese na betimi atena hwa ye nhwe hansa akwala no ntwi ne se and God medicated toothpaste ya meka fo dia ma odi twi se be ma na fita de ja onka eye hwam sanso so no and ebe ma onum ayo de natural se bibi do kon upe bibi edua ne sapomudin kwano so eno so behwe aboa wie papa ba bia obenya God medicated toothpaste enwumre mekanfo ede ama wono wodi wani ekiremu prempem mat ebe hair center go filling station Osum Hana store ene Power FM Osu ena eben Great Commission Television ngo akantamatu Boadi Road aha ene abrosan kese no ebutu oba baako mienu miensa dodo be apabian esane se God medicated toothpaste ye woni do so ponti ebenya ho abotre na ye de amana so wodi akwakobo ose ho ebra won so akaka eta eha pa na beje wo se no ede aboso mesramo na chese God anya hwekra de nya baako na ma ho boso baako pe kaka no so betu so bayira so bemmem wakasa bedi ho adanse ede akere ofoforo Farm Global Ventures ene Nas Joint Boadi Road na edi enhwani mu demo enso so ewo ho for God medicated toothpaste bi impanyifo ewo 0244 425804 0244 425804 Ebusia enenwumre emma mienu ya jempene edikase boy baba somo sompano edi ame mejeso Shafatu Mohammed SM for short minimenya ba
Emma kasama fo yama sa ebusia yenjina ensemi so ne ntwa ye hosema we enibotete se ba kase no ye de besomo Abushia ya damasa sema jebre atwen ye ama ye twa ye ho aba sa abre mo ma ye fa kase no and so more. President John Dramani Mahama and there in Ponto Juma, efa a year construction Juma Aircoso ewa Accra International Airport no. Senebe ya nipa bi dodo na ya omo dompe ewa honom nefe traffic and one sensem nefe nipa kwa ne aba omo bedi me kire movement no ebekoso ye ewa airport no bia a passenger form ho bedwojo omo no eno dwumedie na ekoso. Then there odinse metuja and there ya wade August 27th. Aba odi aso ebo from edema multi and a multi-purpose car park and a airport hotel complex Jumedia Ekosono and send me saying that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Edituja.
Complex, as you were told by the managing director, will include a 120-room 5-star premium hotel. That is for the rich people, and for us ordinary people there will be a 250-room 3-star hotel that is more affordable for us. Retail, commercial and dining facilities, there will be restaurants for those who want to come and eat. For those who want to come and shop, there will be shopping malls, banking and traveler services, and there will be a food court. So all the food joints, KFC and all of them, Nando's and all will be there. It will have a covered pedestrian sky bridge that connects the development directly to Terminal 3. So if you are departing from the parking lot, you can access the departure lounge directly. And if you arrive from the arrival, you can access the parking lot to pick your car and go. It will have a sky lounge and sky observatory. The sky observatory is for those who like watching planes landing and taking off. And so you can sit there and watch as the planes come and go. Modern commercial and business facilities to support passengers, visitors, and corporate users. So there will be offices. If you want to arrive, hold a meeting, board your plane and go back, there will be offices you can rent for those meetings. This thoughtful mix of parking, accommodation, retail, dining, and business services will improve the convenience and help transform the airport enclave into a more vibrant economic space. It will give travelers choices at different price points. It will support longer transit stays. It will create new commercial opportunities and allow visitors to conduct business more efficiently within the airport environment. Indeed, this development will consolidate the Accra International Airport's operation as a true 24-hour facility. Technology will be central to this project. The parking system will incorporate automatic number plate recognition. The parking lot will be cashless and ticketless. Parking guidance systems will be available. Electric vehicle charging points will be available, so if you're using an EV, you can charge it. And there'll be a centralized CCTV surveillance system that can observe everything that is happening in the parking lot.
Swafo a wɔhwɛ nkron keto amamuo ɛso ɛyɛ ahensɛm ne ɔsoma hodoɔ no ɛso ɛyɛ onumonyafo Mahama Ayariga ne wakasa ɛde atodwa sɛ wɔnom a wɔn de wɔn dwuma ɛba na fom agudi a yɛtu yi bia ne kyerɛ mekyerɛ small scale miners no wɔsɛ abro a wɔfuntum asase na wie no anka ne papa ma ɔwɔ sɛ ɔhwɛ katakata asase no so sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ asase no ɛbɛtumi afa ne ntamapa efra na onumonyafo Ayariga ɛde nsɛm wetudwa ɛnɛ de August na obosom ne de to so ɛyɛ eduonu enso wɔ abra na okoko PM Parliament Appointment Committee enim na kyerɛ vetting process na na ekoso anesa na wo kyerɛ sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ mpanyifo na kyerɛ sɛ wo kyerɛ mu AEPA kyerɛ sɛ mpanyifo any Minerals Commission mo hwɛ na mo di kasobom na mo yi mpanyifo ahodoɔ a mo bɛhwɛ mantemu du sɛ nyinaa ɔmo de ɔmani ɛbɛdi saa dwumadie no akyi sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a ɛno no bɛhyɛ wɔn mo kete ama abro mo to ɛfom agudie wie ɔmo bɛhwɛ esiesie asase no.
Call Galamsey is simply either artisanal mining or small-scale mining activity. That's what we call Galamsey. When we determine it as Galamsey, it gives it a negative connotation. What are the underlying causes? The underlying causes really are that a lot of these young people who want to mine legally have difficulty obtaining the requisite permits to carry out the mining activity. And because they don't have the requisite permits to carry out the mining activity, they also consider themselves as illegal actors. And because they are illegal actors, all the relevant or required investments to mine properly, safely, and reclaim, they don't do it because they know that they have no right or title, and it will be unsafe to make those investments. Otherwise, many of them actually have the resources to, make the investment. I will want us as a country to rethink and say, how about if in every district we identify the actors and where they are carrying out the actions and find a way of ensuring, of course, not in water bodies, not pulling down existing cocoa farms and etc. But how about if we strengthen the regime of small-scale artisanal mining and make sure that at the local level, the MMDC pay close attention to small-scale artisanal mining as an economic activity, Why would we be interested in Newmont coming to carry out large-scale mining here, and yet in areas where the defined ore is not worth large-scale mining, but there's still some gold, we don't also now try to structure, the artisans and the young people to carry out small-scale mining activity legitimately. So,
Minister designate Adema Environment, Science and Technology, Dr. Zenato Ajimai Rollins, and there or the Nsembi Atuja Efa strategic partnership. Buana Sikon Beshare African Continental Free Trade Area. No, Senabeya, climate finances, Adema Green Technologies, and it's me fan in Timapa Ifra, a block PMO Ewa Parliament Appointment Committee, and him and there were August 27th. Nensema or the two Janichara. I said a bay and put to you my fan in Timapa Efranom. I will climate change in Seminatra. A man who drop in or more ashasi or more musica ebwa, send a bay a climate vulnerable countries, ever fan in Timapa Efra, even Ponogana can one a baya, almost Shemokina, send a baya, Jumedia Mudin, never to me a bim a fan in Timapa Efra.
So the commission, as I said, we have come to Western region. We are seeing that there are a lot of activities going on with road construction and the big push. What we are saying is that we'll be creating a platform very soon. We'll be engaging the Minister of Roads and Highways.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I believe that Ghana has already taken advantage of climate finance. We have some of these World Bank grants that have come in as part of this trade that is around carbon. What I think that we can do better is, yes, you're right, under the agreement, the developed countries were meant to provide a fund that was to support the climate vulnerable countries, of which Ghana is one. However, that has not been forthcoming. I think, like you mentioned, South-South cooperation is key. As a country, we need to look at strategic partners who perhaps share similar problems but may have different advantages, and then perhaps leverage on that. And then also, I think that looking at how we can leverage on that using the African Continental Free Trade Agreement might be useful in terms of how we leverage on climate finance and green technology.
Institute of Economic Affairs, a Trinity IEA, no makasa edi afa 1.7 billion Ghana cedis. One excess afa Bank of Ghana, Mr. Ghana skakrabia batine, and the domestic gold purchase at Tesone, a year gold board no, eshe edika subomu wa ehun ejedieno, and a wakasa edi etia, was so on one jin to me son say, e kana babada hono mokan, won't mean can't try say a cat or send a cat. A betima basay, na Chester washer, a betima at 200 some revenue and nothing for foreign estate. A year evaluation ye be and when differences no money so beka say cano or saka near to me and can start just say be a winning when I suppose a winning one or more breast or the bachelor and winter and then a 1.7 billion Ghana cedis. I kasa at the Etiatia gold board and the Bank of Ghana was so more bogu is answer and yes sana as some no etie.
The losses, according to the reports, are that they are made up of services fees paid, assaying fee paid, and the exchange rate used in valuing inflows of forex being lower than the forex used in buying the gold in the first place. Okay? The first two sources of the laws were money that the central bank paid to gold board on behalf of buying and exporting the gold on its behalf. So they actually constitute revenue to the gold board. And I don't understand why somebody will call revenue as a loss. So from the gold board perspective, those two components of the loss are revenues. Okay? It is a cost to the central bank. Who paid it? To them. They are revenues. The third one, the most significant, the one that constitutes almost 90% of this loss, the 1.7 billion, was simply due to valuation technique. What does that mean? If gold board purchases the gold on behalf of central bank at, say, 12 cedis to the dollar from the miners, and it is exported, and the revenue comes, if the central bank, by law, all central banks have currency reference rates that are always lower than the forex bureau rates. By law, it's central banking. So when this money comes in, the central bank needs to convert that into cedis in its books. And if it converts the dollars using lower rates, they could use higher rates. That will reflect as a loss.
Accra Metropolitan Assembly aye twanitia aye AMA achi aye commercial transport operators was Central Business District aye twanitia aye CBD no ne nyina afa aye apassenyafo omo charge omo anu odinye pa ekọ awosh kaswa ani madina no na sa suspect ya na wo omo ho bo nsemi mu adriver for miensa na mate for so miensa na arrest yi ekọ so aye ebenada no abrane abo enimbre 5 pm ekosi enimbre 7 pm ewo August bosom 25th ewafi 2026 no omochira sa exercise ya Accra Metro edahye sui ebeboa na ameti for the drivers for rate ahodo da ba bonten se omongina so charge no omonkoje embroso na mfa ohabia emba ensemi say na Accra mayor eye honorable Mike Papo Alote editu ya
the tax force that are clamping on the truck drivers that are charging first that they're supposed to charge. As I speak to you now, we are about to move out. So we are hoping and praying that they have stopped with the noise that we have made with the media all over the place, trying to let them know that there's a task force outside there. The task force is ready to move out. We are 20 in Nama, and we are going to, as I said to you now, we are going to the CMB area. We are going to Circle. Those who are moving car to Awushi, Amasama. We want to put many, as I said, to see how best the first will stay normal for the passengers to enjoy. So we want to make sure that, as we promised, we will deliver. So our men are going out now to make sure that we enforce whatever the laws. We want to enforce the laws that are there, because you cannot sit down for this to happen. As I said last time, we are going to enforce the law. The men are ready to move out, and we want to make sure that
Public Utilities Regulatory Commission ye twani tia wa PURC ena na mo kasa mo kyerɛ sɛ nsɛm bi hapapapa wɔ ɔman emu ne nyina ɛfa wo hwɛ yakwan hodoa air contractors a wɔn mo edi ɛho dwuma no mo kyerɛ sɛ kame akɔyɛ sɛ na impendodo na wobɛhu sɛ droben ahodoɔ a ɛnam ɛyɛ asase na se no wɔn mo enimu nti na akɔkɔnam so na mo de ɛyɛ sofia na sempo ɔmakade bi akɔkɔka na nam so reba bi wobɛhu sɛ nso eliki saa ɔsɛ ɛba ne saa na na kyese insuo na na yesai no anesa na ndo mo kasa ntendo atoye mantemu na kyese PURC kyerɛkyerɛfo panyin Dr. Shafik Suleiman na wakasa no ne nsankyerɛfo di nkomo na kyerɛ sɛ ni to mbɛhwɛ na PURC edwumekuo no ne asɔyɛ hwɛ akwan ne akwantempo so no ɔmɛhwɛ education bomu na ɔmaboa na abrɛ bi a yɛde kyerɛ nnwuma anasa akwan so nnwuma bɛhwɛ contractors fo nsɛm ɔmɛhwɛ akyerɛ wɔn mo map no sɛ ahadro bɛn ɛhyɛ ha no sɛ nunti no wɔntimi yusu sasase no gye sɛ bia wohwɛ ehu baabi a wo sɛ wokɔ na wɔn kyerɛ sɛ ntitiri kura ɛho akɔkɔ hia nkankan ne kyerɛ sɛ aban no ne big push program akwan ne akwantempo dodo na eba bɛkɔ so no nunti no ɔmahwɛ de atodwa ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo ne ɔmo bɛkyerɛkyerɛ ɔmo baabi adro bi ahodoɔ ɛhyɛ sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a nkɔnkɔba ne sɛ nsuo ahodoɔ na kyerɛ sɛ pipes no ɛbɛ bubu ne adeɛ a ne kyerɛ bɛsɛsɛ ne nsuo no ɛho akɔ atwe na sɛ ɛbɛ waste no ayɛkɔ ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana emu.
For our economy, they can't even deliver 1 hour economy. They promise to.
So the commission, as I said, we have come to Western Region. We are seeing that there are a lot of activities going on with road construction and the big push. What we are saying is that we'll be creating a platform very soon. We'll be engaging the Ministry of Roads and Highways. We'll also be creating a platform to invite the contractors and the utility service providers to the commission so that across the length and breadth of the country, so that we can educate them. First of all, we will require the utility service providers to make available to the contractors all the maps that indicates all major pipelines, including transmission and distribution lines to the contractors, so that they will use it as a guide in their construction activities. That's one part. It is the responsibility of the contractor to also avoid major infrastructure that are likely to damage quality of service to the consumer. If the contractor sees all that and still goes ahead to damage those infrastructure, the commission comes in to provide a platform for Ghana Water to restore those services back to its proper use, and the commission will get the contractor to pay for the services that Ghana Water has offered to restore. It is also important for the consumer, anywhere you are, that there's interference with your quality of service, both water and electricity. You can complain to the commission, to the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, for us to take it up and ensure that both the utility service provider and the contractor are asked to restore or repair the damaged activity to the consumer.
So since the big push project began, have you had calls to come in to deal with such a situation?
Yes, so we've had a couple of complaints that we are resolving, and we've also had a communication to the Ministry of Roads and Highways to inform all contractors to be mindful of facilities or utility service providers' facilities in their construction activities. But we want to intensify that conversation to make it much more proactive and ensure that within the activities of the contractors, they are mindful of the facilities, and also Ghana Water providing maps or facility maps or infrastructure maps for them to be mindful in their construction activities.
Tia yenjina ensemi so ne ntwa ye ho nkwaje aboafo nkrato na se ye ba ensem aka nyina ye de besomo.
Abusia for ya mu bibia kwaba e de ba Pensan Company Limited so edmaku a wo Ghana ha wakofa eduro nwanwaso e de abadwa so a eduro no eye nwanwade akese eduro ni din ne Cement Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsule eduro na ne mra na de agan no wudnam na oti agan a eduro yi e na mebe kanfo de amagana ni bia na se bibini bia se obenya bie na won so anonom na etimi aboa no sa ebro waso aye ka ho asemi Cement Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules no eye aduru aye aduma wontini mu aduru uyo obi a sabi o mema sem eda fom tinkaja bema ne ntimi man mu so kra bema ne ntimi mpegya no ho uye bema sabi woni obehiem now see anu waje mu a nso edro ye kanfo de ama wo edro ye dro a ebe boa ma wuntini na timi asore gina so ebe ma moja de afusane wo be ma no mu ama be ma na timi asore gina so ye na watimi abo adwuma na ama o piafo obi bia sabi oni atenka so yo ba so ye be ma wuhia edro cements vital herbal mixture and capsules anemna ne de agan ne bi kona koto binom watenka ayira na tekokra kona koto edro ne bi nanom na obehu sabi edro no esi ye adwuma sifa afei wuye ne to nchen sabi obi wo hono a fitikom o how pa kese pa so yo ba na wo kom fitire na se wo menses na ma ebeyi a edro ebeboa wo eye cements vital herbal mixture kona koto edro no binom be ma wo fitiko no bibia ye kama de ama wo afei so wote yaw o fitiko mu a edro ebeboa wo eye cements vital herbal mixture and capsule afei so obi won ma sabi wa koja ne nan no na moja di etire we oba na otisa de bia hu moja no tie ni ye pa se moja no ye gon bright red we no ka se bright red a en na se do betima abo ma moja ni nyina to atwa e de ama okra afei so obi so a sabi ne to ase twetwe no we ni kan se sciatica wo sciatica eduro betima abo ama yaw ne twetwe na wo ni nyina etimi ati akokra no e ye agan cements vital herbal mixture and capsules eduro no eye adwuma wo ntini mu na enuane no bi wo eduro wo mu a eboa pa ye friend nitric oxide say nitric oxide no wunya eba oni padua ma enti bi emu asi enti na akatare ba bebiem ba be hu ntini mu ama ntini metuna da wo modi atime de afusane usisi na ye wo neurotransmitters a sonifri adwen no ho na eba eno na se obi ti jawa na se pains bi mu a na sa neurotransmitter no etimi aba beboa ama pain na se yaw no etimi akofom edrei ewo nyanenwo bi wo mu a etimi release neurotransmitter ye fe no endorphin na sa endorphin ne pa se usisi na yaw jaw na wote no ewo usisi mu no edrei eba be stop ni nyina yisu dopamine na be yi yaw ni nyina firi woko e de amount enti so sisi yo ya edre wo so nom e ya agan cements vital herbal mixture and capsules edre age award yenim de ye ka ho asem no 2022 best waist pain product of the year 2023 edre age award e fasisi ya de ho 2024 ye sa hwani mu sa afie di anyim nyina so ye be sa age award no wo ye bema na wo pese unyina so no gina so peme wabla obe no maduro no sima kakra bi achi a frɛ number no a egu screen ase no o frɛ number na ye be no be kasa kama ni ato sedi obesi anu maduro no na emi na atumi aboa ama bibia ye kama ma o afei so ba bi abenya bi ato no ye di egu screen so memom tie ni ye pa sɛ wo kumase ene ne pattern wo store wo pese o tu bi ton a ba bi a edi kan PFA pharmacy New Road Junction wana PFA pharmacy o stock kese a obenya dem bi atu honum akwakoton afei Colinac ewo Ashtown oni Dani Herba obi nyina wa Ashtown ko ho Fredimens eso okeo ono so be ma obi ato afei so Sambora ewo Kajetia Gate 3 ne opposite pe edron edra e ba beboa eyi sa ho hawo nyina afi wa kwa ma o enti pe bi akiri kwan to agan a etrese ejan no pebito na enkotote e ma na so nya wa ho den pepepe e da ma
Abushia ya damase se majebre atwenye amaye twa ye ho akwaje aboafo nkrato abasa bre mo maye to akase no so emfe mamo na National Peace Council atwanite eye NPC ena omo kire enkabomo ene kasa hodo a eda eye kusasi ena mampusi no ewo empatemo a omo hye eye boko ase a emfa so eba so tumpompa ne nyina ye kasa efa asomodwe ho eda omontem na council akira support ahodo a omunya fi eye United Nations Development Program aye twanite eye UNDP nefe abanya owo Japan enefe so stakeholders ahodo a omodi aboa sena be ya kasa ahodo eda omontem obia nka ne boso asem arehosem ateti omofem no nyina omofem tujia sena be ya asomodwe ebefa ne ntima pa efra ewo hono mo PNC etira kasa ahodo a ekoso no ebema eye asomodwe na fa ne ntima pa efra efe obia ebema no hokwan na dwumedia wo so no so di no odi sena be ya attention sahodo a epeja ne mo obokono eso ebeti statement omode ba bonten etira eye public relations unit at the National Peace Council and they are what they are August 27th and what 2026 more at the kokobo at the abo and confess almost share na asmodwe ana asmodwe koma na omo ka wasam no omo ndini ye sena be ya kro ye ne odo ebetumi atena omontem if a council no so at the footwo at the media social media for and na some for say na so omo platforms ahodo no mo kasa omo hwa ma no kasa ye ensam no senda omo nim no sa na omo nka no mo fa bi nka ho na no so nkofa or how emba.
1 hour economy, they can't even deliver 1 hour economy. They promised to stop Galamsey, and now it's even worse. Now, Galamsey, if you are not very careful and you are living around to whom, you need to now start thinking of renting a place to live, because by the time you realize they've taken over your house. And this is happening under the watch of the so-called society of people of conscience who stood up strongly when the NPP was in power. Now it is clear to everybody.
na sa bo shewe man panyi wetime di so ndc am economy wetime di so ana na eye owura John Buedu ele nsem anyina tuja wa brokoko pie na kse wo hwe a filing nomination e wo NPP headquarters e hono enne ya wada August bo so ene de to so eduonu enso ya e na wo hwe de sansem atuja say chese say 24 hour const aban no oni one economy kram ana 1 hour economy e de mo bia na ka pese 24 hour economy na waka ho asem no
1 hour economy, they can't even deliver 1 hour economy. They promised to stop Galamsey, and now it's even worse. Now, Galamsey, if you are not very careful and you are living around to whom, you need to now start thinking of renting a place to live, because by the time you realize they've taken over your house. And this is happening under the watch of the so-called society of people of conscience who stood up strongly when the NPP was in power. Now it is clear to everybody that all the lies, all the propaganda has been clearly shown. And the Ghanaian people are ready now. It is up to us to put our structures together. It is up to us to strengthen our structures. It is up to us to rebrand our party. It is up to us to marshal resources and mobilize it in a manner that will empower our constituency, our polling station, electoral area people, our regional party, in order to deliver the victory that we are looking for. It is for that reason, having watched and studied and observed the work that the current executives have done, holding forth at this time, and being able to manage to this point.
Ebushia yenjina enseme so ni entwa ye hombra se ba ye de kase ne be ko bi man so ni ye de enije de ensemo asomo ye basisia. Abushia ya damase sabre mama ya faseda ema jumekwe sika femo omo enaso ya say mede kasebwe ye de eso mongo same travel and tour na free wakonto nkrata semina omo sebra na febedan omo no mututu ne yie enfema na jumadi a omo di ebiniye eye visitor visa, student visa, business visa, tourist visa, visa renewal, sponsorship bank statement for all visas, a birth certificate, business certificate, nefe passport. If you want to kwan omo nunga kantamanto air great commissioner bronsign na mo from penny 4 was 0244 425 804 0244 425 804. Go Same Ventures Limited near Wopeka Papa ato anopeka dia working pair. Almost say I share baby. I share Go Same Ventures Limited. The chap I no more papa na fe ye chuma. Card bear working pay ni onya sabenya 20,000 Ghana cedis ediaba. Wapa o guarantee aka ho. Omo benya o Ghana card or license. And no guarantee no so ne Ghana card. Ne fe nsema mo de gu eye nkrata so no mo de mo sa ba be hyasie. Na mo agye atum na mo de edi dwuma. Na wotwe mienu ne de ka na ma. Je na fa koye dwuma. Na sika ne kan na ka no. 2.5 years so no years spread the mouse tria ne kakanka kra wonpe we na wopeden Go Same Ventures Limited pe and a bit to me, I away at the amount. The patron nunga cantamanto. A great commission upon sign now from penny 4. I was 0244 425 804 0244 425 804 and now 0500 151 315 0500 151 315. Go Same Ventures Limited. Just go simple.
Ebushan ya debe na hawo ya debe na tete wo na wa he anada de krankro ewo wo so a wa kwa mfe bebre ni a entimi emfiri wo so enure me kanfo hola se Herbal Center e de amoisan se honom eye wa yare sta last stop kokodu ho a yare na mfa ho ni mfie chese bebre aba betena wo so ebehwe obehwe tene tekra e entate case e de ema no ni nyina so be yo setie na kokopim wo ho na de fa so hwe fa ho your last stop wo be hu se na meka no se enu kretrodo ibubu ya de na tete wo akoma yade how was how what anaso how na ho about how wo homia entimi ense suye emfa ema sanso so no na mo jano entimi ende wo mu afrisa na yie intese we bi etete wo na chese ochi bramu no eya na tutu usisi echi na awie na hyehyew ye kafra be ma sanso de na prostate enlargement na wo mema yo no entimi ense suye emfa ema wa mo nyina mesramo mo fo mo no enche mo hola severe Herbal Center sanse hono na wo behwe asa wo yade kra wa bra wo krampo no beje wonsem wo yade no so men kasa mambo so ntino ebia na ontimi ensa Dr. Hola say ono yade ontimi ensa ye sabi obi a wodi kan afe ne say da ne so no wa enya media wo ye hu bia enye na afe so yade enidi say yade no yetimi eto ne din ebo ne din ko ade a pacha for ni ekire mo Hola say Herbal Center obehwe na wasa yade fefefe e de amawo Hola Herbal Mr. Abedjaman so mi no mienu ensa so ne ensa kebia na hiane sebe no nom ya no ma bebo ama moja no etimi ediemu afrisa ni sanso so no na immune system na behwe aboho ebra ama na etimi egina bran na kwetia inyarewa ahodo Hola Severe Herbal Center ekira kwan ewo Ashaman wono any access bank no na eben for Dr. Hola ankasa ewo 0240 40991 and 0200 623 na afi 0576 656 658 Hola Severe Herbal Center and only God can heal you. And na God medicated toothpaste if Dr. Hola ho yanka say ni watete ni atepoi ayade ede efemu na nyame ayado na say Dr. Hola hwe etimi asa ayade a ye be fie ye mfendi agrema ye ni ada hopa say aboatea eni te say ye ni da hoi na na ebe didi akoyemu na ene be boye se ho ebra no e wo say nya asem titira eho ebe hia ye na se ho be hia ye de a ene na mpos ne nkonkotola le kwedie no na adoma eda so nye na yepe na God medicated toothpaste ampos ya meka ho asa we de twe se be hwa bo ho ebra ama na fita se sukyerema afenso beja enka eyesham na eja mokokosia woni wafefo abra mo nya mo bosere hehe no so watimi asere bi na eja mo nyina mokomoni makasa na se bibia atoto ne kwanso pepe sanso so no ampose American for dem ma mo frɛ ma mpanyifo apomni kwanso mpanyifo ahwe ajatum se eye mo fa money enchire mo Paramount eno ne hair center ewo filling station ewo Osu no na eben Hana store ene Power FM ewo Osu na eben Great Commission Television ngwa Kantamanto Body Road aha na yebutu na guard medicated toothpaste wo ba ye wode do so ponti ne ba ko mienu dodo bi opebia no ye de bema na so de kwakobo wo sen ho ebra Farm Global Ventures ene Nas Joint Body Road na edi enhwene mu demo enso so ewo ho fra na guard medicated toothpaste impanyfo was 0244 425804 0244 425804
Abusia yamfa kase no enko obi manso. Abusia ase de kase ne ko bi manso ane ye ko Malaysia oman ne mo na enka ne Malaysian Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yakub ene ye de charges ahodo abono ne nyina afa yesika twetwe di afa ne nsase ena ejapade ahodo na ono na otoso miensa oye Prime Minister ye de charges ahodo abono ansa na ofi eye office mo papa wenya eye 66 years na osi ondi for ewo enseme mo abra okopie mo ewo Kuala Lumpur Section Court enda ya wade na charges ahodo eda bon ye kira ne japade ya sanka on declare no wanye ni nyina aka ho na ena akofa we nyina ba ye ka sanka on declare FMA Malaysia Anti-Corruption Agency ensem bi sei ena ekoso ewo ho.
Okay, exactly, you're right. Okay, last three. Okay. Cukup. Nasi.
Satu tempat genting yang tu kat JP kan masuk dalam tu.
Nampak tu bos saya tu. Nampak. Tu bos saya tu. Nampak nanti. Okay.
Ebusen twa ho ne nkofa enigedi mu nsem ensomo Yada sasa waka ye ho ama yetwa ye ho aba baabi edu no enigedi mu nsem ena yebo ewura no na baabi a yetsansama eba na nye nika kra ya wrehosem na frankato ni edima NPP amayoko no Dr. Muhammadu Baumia enda wakasa de kire se eye kyese mami wo yakasa Ganes ni twani a wodi mu akotene ye papa kyese oye pania ankasa obi a wagedini eya maami Grace not yeda sorry ya maami na kyese waka enchine egu wa kyese abra edwane esiso asebe kwakwa ya ede ma man Ghana na feso so eya Ghana Creative Industry na sa Ghana Creative Art Industry na Dr. Baumia na waka se ene na eda kyese no ada ukuada na obo modern abra fotentan kese no so no Facebook na okọ na Dr. Muhammadu Baumia kyese so wone ne ho keni maami Samira Baumia omode ya konsem Emma abusua adofo ene adwumaifo a na omne late actress yi ma Grace Norty na so mo ye adwuma no omde yakonsem ommo kire so mo te mame ne wuo no na okre ne mame no ade so ommo se film ya papa pesa se mame eba ne sini twadwuma na wa tere ma ye adwuma be imfe aduonu me kire 50 years na se mame no hwa eba de Ghana sini twa ye ntimi embodi eyi mame din emfre mu wo babia rada na ene yi na wom kire Grace mame Grace Norty wonya ne ba bi ekwe onya mfihia no eduwotwe enkoro 89 years ansa na wogu kyese ukuada na ena mami eto ananam ewo esiedo na August na bosome ne da to so eduonu ensia ewo afimpinu ne eduonu ensia emu na ne wuo no na kyese aboga na brechi creative art industry no so no eno so sam na stakwakoye asema ya papa na kyese ye hunu ewo screen so biomu a ne nyina akwakoye asefem ensem Ebusia kasebono esi ebreniti no aha na edi nyina ebeba no ewie na ansa na ne hyen sama hodo eto apono no so ebi.
And His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the aswa perform at the new airport project ebekoso no.
Mahama Yaruga edi atudwa so omo mutu efo magude yi bia omufuntum asase no ebe ya yenhwe ne mfa mre bi enhye won kete so omo wi a omo hwe ana omo siesi asase no ama asase no so etima fa ne temapa efra.
Senator Rollins at the ensemble atudwa ni na se Ghana ye climate change ne yemfa sika nhyem na mboa na emfa ne temapa infra.
IEA Jumekuo no 1.7 billion Ghana cedis ekasa afa gold board ene Bank of Ghana ensa so amanetimi ahwe man Ghana mo bosansem ni nyina atu egu
me for ache driver for miensa ene ameti for miensa ni na fa transport fares akodo a yenka sa omoji a omankasa de tumi na show monsa omoji
John Boyd so akasa ede atudwa se aban yi 24-hour economy abohu dero kire se 1 hour economy kra oni bi ede ma Ghana adehye.
National Peace Council so na den sem ya ba betudwa mo kira boku peace talk no fa ne ntimapa efra yi pa.
PURC ana mo cheso mbehwe ene so hwe yakwane akwantempon so atena se no basinkonya ne nyina efa contractors ahodo akwane akwantempon so mo hwe ehu adwuma no se na ebe ya drobe na ahodo ainso enamu ede magana adehye no enkonkoba ne se omudwumadie no ebe timi asai drobe na nam so amanso no etimi aye okwa
ya de kasia ne ko bi man so Malaysia na Malaysian Prime Minister enkane ya de charges ahodo bi abon efa japade ahodo bi ene sikasem bi ho.
Ewe ni jedi munsam so yehwe ede somo na Frankatoni edima NPP amayoko no Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ena kase obaga na sinitwa no adwuma mu a Mami Grace Note wato na nanom ewo siedo abra wonya imfie no aduwotwe enkro na wakasa de afa chese mami Ghana sinitwa adwuma no yentimi enkase ebodin a yemfa ne nka sane se watena mu imfie aduonu enya asam kitwa 50 years mami ne de waya de papa nam so ama Facebook no so no wone ne yire ede ya konsem ede ama ebusia mu ne nyina adwumaifo ne omo ye adwuma ene namfofo ama mo hyedi ensem ebusia ne nsem ahodo bi kansem we hu ne yehwe ye ede ba makwa mu besom no so mpase enumre bre no nsia kase ebo ayato ne din Paramount News no aseda enko informa your producers na lamte chese Mensa Joyce Mensa and afenso Theodora Otis by editor videos ahodo no a na ohwe edit my fefe Oba MCR Mr. Andy Grant and Nana Yaw Opare camera Kingsley Jane ya managers papa Nana ya ohene wa Sam Georgia nyame enhira no nya kese wotene a wo nkoso a tenetene ye adwuma kofa by Chief Apostle Joseph A. Jackson Daddy nyame enhira no nya kese se wonya ye ho ebre yeda wasepa wo so a hwe aseda enko emfa ema Mary eboye chidom nyame enhira no nya ne kese enne nwumre ma mienu a yetena ye dwom a ye gempene de kase boy eba wakwemu edi amen meje so Shafatu Mohammed SM for short. Many ba.
Emma kasama for yamansa yadamase amamumo ene hwe nyame adumochina yebese sinkonwa na de nonsia kasebo no asomo yakramo.